Om Gungurubhyo Namaha Gam Ganapataye Namaha Samsaraswatye Namaha Sri Lalita Mahatriprasundarye Namaha. So we will continue with Medha Suktam. Yeah. There is internet issue. Script இல்லையா? Script இல்லையா? Good. So I think we finished one paragraph, first paragraph, right? We'll continue from the second and try to finish it off today. So again, follow the grouping that I'm giving and take the pause to important aspect. If you do it, I don't think there will be a lot of corrections. So, Medham. Unmute பண்ணிக்கோங்க. ரெண்டு தடவை all together two times. One more time together. Indro dadatu. Medham Devi Saraswati. Now, together the entire Rik, but again with pause, with the same grouping, without rushing. Medham Indro dadatu. Medham Devi Saraswati. Medham me. Full Rik ஒரு தடவை சொன்னா போறோம். Just Medham me. Ashwina. Vubha. Vubha. Vadhattam. Vadhattam. Dam இல்ல தாம் 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 தட்டு தாம் வாதத்தாம் தாம் கீழே வரணும் வாதத்தாம் தாம் கீழே அனுதாத்தா listen to me வாதத்தாம் Correct. Pushkarasraja. Correct. Now the same grouping without rushing. Don't try to combine Ashwina Vubha. I'm intentionally giving the pause there so that you don't make a mistake. So, Medham me Ashwina Vubha Vadhattam Pushkarasraja. சொல்லலாம் நீங்க டென்ஷன் படாதுங்கோ மிஸ்டேக்ஸ் ஆச்சுன்னா வீல் கரெக்ட் இட் பட் டென்ஷனில் இன்னும் மிஸ்டேக் ஆட் ஆக வேண்டாம் ஸோ இட்ஸ் வெரி ஈஸி நீங்கள் இப்போ வந்து த ரீசன் வை யூஆர் மேக்கிங் மிஸ்டேக் இஸ் பிகாஸ் யூர் ட்ரைங் டு கம்பைன் எவ்ரி திங் டுகெதர் அதுக்கு பதிலாக இந்த ஸ்ப்ளிட் பண்ணுறத நீங்கள் இப்போ ஃபாலோ பண்ணிங்கன்னா ஃபார் எக்ஸாம்பிள் இஃப் யூ சி த ஸ்கிரிப்ட் ஆக்கு கீழே அனுதாத்தா இருக்கும் ஸோ அஸ்வி நா நா அந்த இடத்துல வேலை வெர்டிக்கல் லைன் இருக்கிறத மாத்திரம் அடிக்கணும் பா பா அதெல்லாம் வந்து நார்மல் டோன் அங்கே மேலே போகக்கூடாது சேம் வே வா நார்மல் டோன் தத் மேலே போகிறது தாம் ஸோ இஃப் யூ விஷுவலைஸ் அண்ட் ஹியர் யுவர் ஓன் வாய்ஸ் இந்த தாம் போகாது பிகாஸ் அண்டர்லைன் இருக்கிறதுனால தாம் வெரி பேஸ் டோன் வரணும் ஸோ அஸ்வினா ஓபா கரெக்ட் வாதத் தாம் கரெக்ட் கரெக்ட் புஷ்க இந்த க அடிக்கணும் புஷ்கரஸ்ரஜா அவ்வளோதான் கரெக்ட் வந்துருதே இப்போ கரெக்டா ஸோ இந்த ரஷ் பண்ணுறதுனால தான் மிஸ்டேக் வருது ஈஸ் அண்ட் ஸ்மூத் பண்ணினா ஈஸியாக வந்துடும் Now here again the next one you have two anudata. So you'll have to be very careful and listen to the way I am chanting and repeat exactly the same way. The style. So apsara, you see how I'm getting it. Apsara, ra is coming up. Apsara, suchaya. ரஷ் பண்ணாதங்கோ allow the ra everything to be completed properly அப்போ தான் அது அழகாக இருக்கும் ஸோ அப்சரா சுச்சயா கரெக்ட் மேதா Now, ga first has to go up. So observe how I am doing it. Gan, you start with gan, dhar, dha, anudata. Gan, dhar, veshucha. Yanma, all udata. Only the naha will go up. Yanmanaha. எவ்வளோ அழகாக வருது you're getting it very clean just relaxed and nice and smooth so now the same thing all the words but with the pause and only once apsara suchaya medha gandharveshucha yanmanaha சேர்த்து சொல்றதே கொஞ்சம் டென்ஷன் பண்றேன். ஸோ வில் டூ இட் ஒன் பை ஒன். சௌஜன்யா. गंधर गंधर वे नॉर्मल गंधर वे शुच करेक्ट. यन्म यन्मनः correct. So you shouldn't be in a rush to say, okay, I'm going to go for Swarita. So yanma, don't rush. If in front of ma there is no swara, no notation, it means yanma. Then only naha will go, right? So focus on each of the akshara and then give the swara accordingly. Abhita. So chaya, so mela pono.
Apsarasu chaya medha
गंधर्वे
gandharveshu
शुच शु मेरे पढ़ो गंधर्वे शुच गा मेरे पढ़ो
gandharveshu
शुच शुच करेक्ट गंधर्वे शुच करेक्ट. अप्सरा ராஜன் எல்லாத்தையும் கம்பைன் பண்ண பார்க்காதுங்க. நான் குரூப் சொன்ன மாதிரி இது பாருங்க. இப்போ ஐ வில் கிவ் யூ த டெக்னிக் தேர். யூ மென்டலி ஜஸ்ட் சே அப்சரா ஒரு பார்ட் ஆயிடுது இல்லையா. ஒன்ஸ் யூ ஹவ் டெலிவர்ட் ரா ஃபர்கெட் த பார்ட். தென் ஃபோக்கஸ் ஆன் சுச்சயா. இட்ஸ் அனதர் குரூப். ஸோ அப்சரா சுச்சயா அப்படி பாருங்க. இப்போ எவ்வளோ ஈஸியாக வருது. இப்போ எவ்வளோ ஈஸியாக வந்தது பாருங்க. அது என்ன ஆகுது, when you're trying to combine too many things, you get jumbled up and then you make a mistake. So இது அப்சரா சுச்சையா கரெக்டாக வந்துருது. சூப்பர். இப்போ மேதா இல்ல கந்தர் மேல போலியே காதன மேல போடும். கந்தர் கந்தர்வே ஹோல்ட் ஆன். நீங்க ஃபுல்லா திருப்பி ஃபுல்லா படிக்க பார்க்குறேன். நான் சொல்லி கொடுத்தது அதே மாதிரி ரிப்பீட் பண்ண பாருங்க. ஸோ க மேல போடும். கந்தர்வே சூப்பர். கந்தர்வே ஷுச்ச அவ்வளோதான். அது மாதிரி குரூப் பிரிக்க பார்த்தா கரெக்டாக வருது பாருங்க. ஆமாம். யன்மனஹ தேர் யூ கோ. ஸ்ட்ரகிளே பண்ண வேண்டாம். ஓகே. நவ் த நெக்ஸ்ட் வேர்ட் இஸ் நாட் தேவீம். Focus and see what it is. It is daivim. So இதுல ரெண்டு லைன் இருக்கு மேல. தீர்க்கஸ்வரி தான். இல்ல. வெயிட். தைவீம் மேதா சரஸ்வதி. கீழே தீ இப்போ இதில் கீழே போடும். ரா மேல போடும். சரஸ்வதி சாமாம் மேதா
Medha. Sama. Medha.
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 இதுக்கு பஞ்ச் கொடுக்குறீங்க. தா இதுக்கு வேணும். அதை சாஃப்டாக ரிலீஸ் பண்ணிடுங்க.
Medha.
தா தா சொல்லுங்க. சாதாரண நார்மலாக சொல்கிற மாதிரி. தா. இப்போ நீங்கள் பஞ்சு கொடுக்கல இல்லையா? யூ ஆர் நாட் கிவிங் தா. ஸோ மேதா. அவ்வளோதான். தட்ஸ் இட். அவ்வளோதான். சுரபிர். அபிதா. சுர தப்பு. சு அனுதாத்தா வரணும். ஸோ ல சுர சுர இல்லை சுர. கரெக்ட். சுரபிர். ஜுஷதா. இதுல வந்து கிஸ் ஸ்வாகா இல்லை, இக்கு ஸ்வாகா இருக்கு. இக்கு கிஸ் ரெண்டு ரெண்டு கா இருக்கு இதுல. ஓகே. ஸோ அதை ஸ்ட்ரெஸ் பண்ணி சொல்லணும். ஜுஷதா கிஸ் ஸ்வாஹா. தாகஸ் தாகஸ் தா இக்கு கிஸ். ஜுஷதாகஸ் ஜுஷதாகஸ் ஸ்வாஹா. பர்ஃபெக்ட். யா, correct. So same thing without rushing, without trying to combine too many things in the same group. Daivim Medha. Pause. Saraswati. Samam Medha. Surabhir Jushatagas Swaha. Sama. Sojanya, you don't get distracted. Sojanya, you focus on your chanting. You're focusing on Rajan chanting. So don't distract. Whether he makes mistake or not, I can hear him separately. I'll correct him if he makes mistake. Start. Daivi Medha Sama Jushatagas. When I'm correcting, if you chant over me, then you won't know what I'm chanting. So when I start chanting, you listen. That will help you. So Jushatagas Tagas. Correct. Correct. Sojanya. You relax. Why are you so tense? Rajan is probably 30 years older to you. So yeah, he will take some time. That's okay. You don't have to get stressed out for that. I am helping him. As soon as Rajan starts chanting, she gets tense. It's okay. There's no rush for us. In one shot we have to learn it all. So the reason I'm saying it is, it's also a part of learning. If you chant in a big group, there will be different type of chanting, different type of people coming from different background. In that chanting also, you'll have to focus whatever you're chanting. You must be able to hear only your voice. Okay. So, next one. Amam Medha. Now here, Bhir is Swarita. So don't try to chant the way you chanted in the previous Rik. Here, Surabhir.
Surabhir. Surabhir.
Correct. The next one. Vishwarupa.
Vishwarupa. Vishwarupa.
Correct. Hiranyavarna.
Hiranyavarna. Hiranyavarna.
Jagati.
Jagati. Jagati.
Jagamya.
Jagamya. Jagamya.
Easy. So, same way, without rushing, same grouping with pause. Don't combine too many things. Amam Medha Surabhir Vishwarupa Hiranyavarna Jagati Jagamya. Surabhir Surabhir.
Surabhir. Vishwarupa.
Aha. So, Anudata, you start with Anudata. Vish, Anudata. Vishva, va coming up. So, Vishva, Rupa. Correct. Finish it off. Ra மேல போனோம். Hiranya.
Jagati. Jagati.
Abhita. Ga Swarita, not T. Jagati.
Jagati. Jagamya.
Jagam. Ya. மேல வரணும் திருப்பி.
Jagamya.
Correct. கான்செப்ட் உங்களுக்கு புரியுது இல்லையா? ஜ, யா எல்லாம் நார்மல் டோன். ஒன்லி க வில் கோ டவுன். ஜகம், யா. அவ்வளோதான்.
Jagamya.
அவ்வளோதான். அகெயின் யூ வில் ஹவ் டு ஒர்க் ஆன் த டெண்டன்சி டு பஞ்ச். நீங்கள் திருப்பி ஜகம், யா போகிறது உங்களோட பை டிஃபால்ட் உங்களுக்கு அந்த யா மேலே நீங்கள் தூக்கம் எழுறோம். நார்மலாக பேசுகிற மாதிரி ஜகம், யா, யா. ஊர்ஜஸ்வதி. Same way. Payasa. Now, pinva. Va goes up. Ma, na comes down. So, pinva, ma, na. Superb. Samam Medha. Supratika. Jushantam. Again, same mistake. Again, you're doing Jusha. Wrong. Jo, Shantam. Jushantam. Correct. கொஞ்சம் ஆஃப்லைனில் ப்ராக்டிஸ் பண்ணுங்க. வீடியோ போட்டு கேட்டாலும் உங்களுக்கு டிஃப்ரென்ஸ் தெரியும். What you can do is you record your own voice and you play it back. Then you will know whether this thing is there. And நீங்கள் வந்து ராஜன் அதே மிஸ்டேக் பண்ணுறதுனால நீங்கள் ஃப்ரஸ்ட்ரேட் ஆகாதுங்க. பொறுமையாக இருக்கணும். அது பாட்டுக்கு வரும். கொஞ்ச நாள் கழிச்சு தானாக ஃபிக்ஸ் ஆகிடும். He also understands. மேலே மேலே போகிறது அதெல்லாம் he understands. கண்ட்ரோல் வரத்துக்கு கொஞ்சம் டைம் ஆகும். சம்டைம்ஸ் இட் டேக்ஸ். அதே அது உங்களுக்கு புரியுறதுன்னு எனக்கு தெரியும். அதுக்கு அது மைண்ட் அண்ட் வாய்ஸ் கோஆர்டினேட் பண்ணுறதுக்கு டைம் ஆகும். தட்ஸ் ஓகே. ஸோ சேம் வே ஊர்ஜஸ்வதி பயசா பின்பமானா சாமாம் மேதா சுப்ரதீகா யுஷந்தாம் ஊர்ஜஸ்வதி. Correct. Correct. நான் அதுதாத்தா பின்பமானா. Correct. சாமாம் மேதா சுப்ரதீகா யுஷந்தாம். Okay. Ready? Dryness in the air, the winter. So now you'll have to see there is a lot of thing that repeats. Mai Medham repeats. Mai Prajam will repeat. But the difference is in the first part, Mai Ye is Swarita. Whereas when you come to the end, Mai Ye, there is the difference between the beginning Mai and the end Mai. Correct? Mai Medham versus Mai Surya la 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 la. Two different things. So you'll have to pay attention there. So let us start with first part. Mayi Medham.
Mayi Medham. Mayi Medham.
Mayi Prajam.
Mayi Prajam. Mayi Prajam.
So if you combine both, it will be Mayi Medham. Mayi Prajam.
Mayi Medham. Mayi Prajam.
Correct. The next word, you have to split it. My Yagnis. Yeah. Instead of Agnis, it becomes My Yagnis. Okay. It is My Yagnis.
My Yagnis. My Yagnis.
Now, Tejo Dadhato.
Tejo Dadhatu.
Tu Anudata.
Tejo Dadhatu.
Correct.
Tejo Dadhatu.
Correct. Now the same thing repeats. Mayi Medham. Mayi Prajam.
Mayi Medham. Mayi Prajam. Mayi Medham. Mayi Prajam.
Now the next word is Mayindra. Mayindra. Dra Swarita. Mayindra.
Mayindra. Mayindra.
So remember that when you chant the full rik. Okay. Dra has to go up. Mayindra. Correct. Then Indriyam Dadhatu.
Indriyam Dadhatu.
Da Swarita.
Indriyam Dadhatu.
One by one. Now, Saujanya. You see how I'm doing it. Indri. Dri is going down. Indri yam up indriyam the. Immediately you have to pick up the da. Sorry, the. Indriyam da dhatu.
Indriyam dadhatu.
Correct. One more time.
Indriyam dadhatu.
You see now, very controlled, without rushing. You're visualizing each akshara and doing it properly. There's no mistake there. Only when you look here and you chant here, all those jumbling thing, you make a mistake, right? So nice, relax. Avita,
Indriyam dadhatu.
the adding over mela. Indriyam da dhatu.
Indriyam dadhatu.
Perfect.
इन्द्रियं दधातु
பாருங்க
इन्द्रियं दधातु
இப்போ ரிலாக்ஸ்டாக இருக்கிறது எவ்வளோ ஈஸியாக வருது பாருங்க. நோ ப்ராப்ளம் at all. Now the same thing repeats. Mahi medham, mahi prajam.
मयि मेधां मयि प्रजां
Mai medham
मयि प्रजां.
Super. Now the ye has to be anudata. Unlike the other mayi, here mayi surya. So it should be la 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 la.
Suryo.
Wonderful. Bra, just like tejo, this is bhrajo. Bhrajo dadhatu. Here the difference is dadhatu is all same swaram. Nothing goes up, nothing comes down. So bhrajo dadhatu. Super. See, no, nobody made any mistake because all of you were relaxed. Correct? So, this is one of the most beautiful rigs in the entire Suktams. I love this because it is so melodious. Now I'm chanting it without rushing. See how it sounds. Mayi medham, mayi prajam. Pause. My Agnes. Pause. Don't combine the word. My Agnes. Tejo dadhato. Mayi medham. Mayi prajam. Mayindra. Indriyam dadhato. Don't forget to take the da up. Mayi medham. Mayi prajam. Mayi suryo. Bhrajo dadhatu.
தனித்தனியா பண்ணிடலாமா?
தனித்தனியா பண்ணுங்க.
medham mai prajam
My Agnes.
mai yagnis tejo dadhatu
Dadhato.
dadhatu mai medham mai prajam mai indra
Mayindra.
indriyam dadhatu
Dadhato.
indriyam dadhatu mai medham mai prajam mai suryo
Mayi suryo.
bhajo dadhatu.
Super. Why are you so tense?
I feel like I'm forgetting everything when I chant the full week.
No, I'm telling you very openly because you see they have got their daughter, son-in-law, and grandson there, right? So we can't shut everybody up. So they are doing their business. We just have to focus on our business. So when the child talks, you don't get distracted. Partition it completely. then there will be no problem at all. I am saying is part of the learning, because when you're going to chant in public, right, there is going to be huge amount of noise from everybody. But in all of that, when you sit there, like my job is to chant, and continuously you just focus on chanting. That is why I'm openly saying it. Otherwise, I would not say it. Right? You try to scream, do anything. I can focus on my chanting. Absolutely, there will be no distraction. So, moment you get distracted, it's like, let's say, let's give an example so that you understand why it is so important. When you're driving on a turnpike, interstate highway, tremendous amount of traffic. I'm sure you'll find some crazy nut who will be driving at 35 miles per hour on the highway, right? Some will drive at 35 in the middle lane, some will drive on the left lane. You are in a rush. Speed limit is 65. You want to go, so you will try to accelerate to pass them. So you will drive at 70, 75, let's say. Some may be more crazier than you. They are in a bigger rush. They'll try to go at 90, 95. But obviously the lane is not free for them. So what they'll do is they'll start weaving. So now this is the situation. One nutcase at 35 in the left lane, one nutcase in the middle lane at 35. You are at 70, 75, breaking the law again, going over the speed limit. Bigger nutcase trying to go at 90, past you also, because he thinks you are a nutcase, which you are not, right? In this situation, let us say you take your eyes off of the rear view mirror or the lanes or the steering. It's just that one split second distraction. You will be totaled in no seconds. So what you do at that time is to further channelize your energy. Same way here. You're trying to learn the new akshara, new words, matras. You have to maintain the meter also. And then you have to give the swaram for each akshara. So unless you focus, any distraction will make you commit that mistake. And once you commit a mistake, you feel miserable. That's even worse. If you lose confidence, end of story. Again, like swimming. Once you jump in the water, you have to swim. If you think of, oh, I'm going to drown, if I drown, there will be no oxygen, I'm going to die, all the thoughts come into your head, automatically you go. I don't know whether you have done skiing, snow skiing. Have you?
I tried, but I didn't.
Try once. It is unbelievable. In the learner slope, they put the ski on, you'll put all the gear and everything. It's all uncomfortable, new things. It's not easy with the ski is so long. They'll make you stand there with that poker, right? And they will repeatedly tell you, don't look here and there. Look straight. Human tendency. You want to see what the neighbor is doing, whether they're doing it right or wrong. You look to the left, you won't believe it. You'll ski to the left. Few of us, we have crashed so many times. So again and again. And our children who were very, very young at that time, they started with us first time in the learner slope. Within 2 minutes, they finished that straight. For them, there is no distraction. Okay, they said, okay, you can go to the next level. They went to the 4 levels higher in the same first attempt. We were still struggling. And even for the 10th time, we are going cross. Because one look to the left, boom. So, focus is very, very important. But at the same time, you don't have to be beating yourself to death. Feeling miserable, feeling guilty, and all is unwanted, because we are learning at this age. It's that itself is a huge thing. You're leaving all your work. You must be tired working all day in meetings and everything, or household work. And then at 9 p.m. you come to learn, and some idiot like me is sitting and correcting you every step of the way. It's not a very good experience, right? So you just have to relax and enjoy the learning.
Patient with us.
Huh?
You are very patient with us.
You have to have. What do you think I can make Rajan stand on the bench? Oh, you made 5 mistakes. Please stand on the bench. Impossible. So you should make it as fun. Don't get stressed out, because you get stressed out, you'll make more mistakes. That's all, right? So you want to hear how it sounds when you chant it in a normal full. Once you learn everything, I will chant it and you just listen it. You don't have to repeat it. Oh, did we finish Abhita and Rajan also? இல்லையா? அப்போ அபிதா நீங்க பண்ணுங்க. மியூட்ல இருக்கு. See now because of our pressure she is muting because the child is making noise. அது சத்தம் எல்லாம் இருக்கட்டும், ஒன்றும் ப்ராப்ளம் இல்லை, நீங்க பாட்டு பண்ணுங்க. மயி மேதாம்
மயி பிரஜா.
சேம் வே, மேதாம் மாதிரி பிரஜாம். மயி மேதாம் மயி பிரஜாம்
மயி பிரஜாம் மயி யக்ஞஸ்தேஜோ ததாது
ததாதோ
ததாது மயி மேதாம்
மயி மேதாம்
மயி மேதாம் மயி பிரஜாம்.
கரெக்ட்.
மயி இந்திர
மயீந்திர, மயி இந்திர வேண்டாம், மயீந்திர.
மயீந்திர இந்திரியம் ததாது
இந்திரியம் த, அப்படி பிடிச்ச சேர்த்து பிடிச்சா கரெக்டா வரும். இந்திரியம் ததாது.
இந்திரியம் ததாது.
சூப்பர்.
மயி மயி மேதாம் மயி பிரஜா.
கரெக்ட்.
மயி சூர்யோ
மயி சோர் ல ல ல ல மயி சூர்யோ
மயி சூர்யோ பிரஜோ
பிராஜோ ததாது.
பிரஜோ ததாது.
அவ்வளோதான்.
மயி மேதாம் மயி பிரஜாம் மயி அக்னி தேஜோ ததாது. மயி மேதாம் மயி பிரஜாம் மயி இந்திரியம் ததாது. மயி மேதாம் மயி பிரஜாம் மயி சூர்யோ பிராஜோ ததாது.
அவிதா, இப்போ நீங்கள் கிளாப் பண்ணி தான் ஆகணும். ரைட்? இல்லை 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 இல்லை. See, when you started itself, I knew you were going to finish it off without a mistake. Yeah, I can. இல்ல, I can keep splitting hairs. Oh, you went fast, your matra was not correct, everything. No, conceptually you got it absolutely right from start to finish. Abhita was tense. Finally, when you finished it, she was relaxed. Oh, pada, correct ah முடிச்சிட்டார் அப்படின்னு. So, அந்த மாதிரி நீங்கள் ரிலாக்ஸாக இருந்து கொஞ்சம் ப்ராக்டிஸ் பண்ணுங்க. See, you may not get it first time in the class, but between the two classes, you have 1 week. Keep playing the YouTube again and again. See the script, practice. You record your own audio. You listen in. See, sometimes you may not be able to hear your own voice. So you record and play it back. So you'll know, okay, here I'm making a mistake. Here I'm making these mistakes. Or especially நீங்கள் ரெண்டு பேரும் இருக்கிறதுனால நீங்கள் என்ன பண்ணால் ஒருத்தர் சேன் பண்ணால் இன்னொருத்தர் கேட்டு கரெக்ஷன் கொடுக்கலாம். You can team up. அது ஒரு அட்வான்டேஜ் இருக்கு. So now I will chant the whole thing in one flow. See how melodious it sounds. मयि मेधां मयि प्रजां मयि अग्निस्तेजो दधातु. मयि मेधां मयि प्रजां मयीन्द्र इन्द्रियं दधातु. मयि मेधां मयि प्रजां मयि सूर्यो भ्राजो दधातु. சூப்பராக இருக்கும் கேட்குறதுக்கு. ஸோ நெக்ஸ்ட், ஓம் ஹம்ச ஹம்சாய வித்மஹே பரமஹம்சாய धीमहि. Now together without rushing. Hamsa hamsaya vidmahe paramahamsaya dhimahi. Super. तन्नो हंसः प्रचोदयात्.
तन्नो हंसः प्रचोदयात्. तन्नो हंसः प्रचोदयात्.
ॐ शान्तिः शान्तिः शान्तिः.
शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः.
Wonderful. So you have finished one more Suktam. I don't know whether you remember what I said in the beginning. Chanting Medha Suktam every day, repeatedly improves your memory a lot. Narya, it helps you in the focus. Anything related to Saraswati itself, Saraswati Suktam, when we say Prano Devi Saraswati Vaje Bhirvajini Vati, that's the first line of Saraswati Suktam. So, Medha Suktam, Saraswati Suktam, likewise, there is Medha Saraswati Moola Mantra. I was one of the blessed souls because my wife's grandfather, again, they are all from the Vedic lineage. I was hardly 7 years of age. So, Gayatri Upadesham during Upanayanam, he came home, he started teaching us Sandhya Vandanam, how to do Sandhya Vandanam. Every day he will sit there, morning, afternoon, evening. Both me and my brother have to sit, and he'll sit and listen to what we are saying. And on evening on that day itself, he gave us the Moola Mantram of Medha Saraswati. That was my first mantra Upadesha Diksha in my life. Chanting that, what difference it has made, I know it. It's a very powerful mantra. We underestimate all these things because you are reading a PDF. Don't look at it as reading a PDF. In good old days, there was no PDF, no reading. It's all oral tradition, right? The benefit of scientific advantage of chanting these mantras is creating those harmonic waves or sounds in a particular pattern that your energy system will respond. How many of you have studied physics? You remember that the lab in sound and vibration? What exercise do you remember?
Tuning forks.
Correct. So have you done that? Then not only you'll get the frequency from the tongue, the natural frequency of the tongue, but you'll also hit the. So any form of energy, sound energy particularly, will have ripple effect. So if I am chanting and if you are listening, you will also get the benefit of the chant, that ripple effect. So I will get the benefit internally because within my body I'm creating that energy pattern. You are listening, so even though you are not chanting, by listening you're getting the benefit of the same pattern. That is why it is openly chanted. Otherwise they would have said, no, all mental chanting only. Mentally you sit there and I'm focusing and I'm chanting Veda Suktam. Nobody is hearing anything. No benefit. And why I'm giving this lengthy explanation is kids of current and future generations don't take things lying down. So there was a boy, and உங்க ரெண்டு பேருக்கும் அந்த லேடி என்னன்னா தெரியும் by now. She is very spiritual. And in the US, she did Upanayanam of the sun. Son was very sincere, doing Sandhya Vandanam, everything is willing to do, but he will go in a corner, sit and do everything for 10-15 minutes quietly. And she kept on telling him, you'll have to chant loudly, you'll have to say it loudly. Gayatri Jabam, do it loudly, loudly, loudly. And he got very angry. He says, what's the point of chanting loudly? I am doing it, no. Mentally, I am doing it. So it is not about checking the box out. I have chanted it. It is about creating that sound waves and the energy, which is the main purpose of any chanting. So that is why the focus on perfection. You cannot change even one swaram. And if you remember in the beginning, I've said Vedic chanting, they anticipated, Vedas have been given to us from Satya Yuga, right? Or Treta Yuga. They have anticipated. Jokers like us in Kali Yuga will come and experiment, like A.R. Rahman experiments, no? Vande Mataram, he'll put his own tunes and suddenly it will become popular. Popular is okay. Traditional is bad. You can't do that in Veda. And for the reason that is very scientific. And I've given that example also. I'll see if I can find the YouTube. There is an experiment that was done in a simple room. The champagne flute, if you know champagne flute, it was kept on the table. And in that room, in two ends, there were speakers. And there was a sound connected from outside of that room. And they used to play something for 5-10 minutes, nothing happened. Suddenly, they created a sound wave in such a way that from the first speaker to the second speaker, it went and collided. The sound waves collided. And the speakers were positioned in such a way that the collision happened exactly where the champagne flute was kept. Visually, you can see the champagne flute breaking into thousands of pieces, like exploding. So, sound waves are good when you do it right. It is melodious, you enjoy it, it is a positive benefit. But you do mess up the harmonics, it can be destructive also. And I have seen live example of that because I come from Mumbai. At the time of Ganapati Utsav, 9 days, there will be music blasting. Originally, the purpose of Ganesh Utsav was different, public Ganesh Utsav. Then it became an ego problem. My Ganapati is bigger than yours. I can put music louder than yours, and all of us will struggle because it will come during the exam time. So, in one place in Mumbai, 4 societies started blaring the speaker at 10 p.m. So, one will increase the volume, the other will further increase the volume. So, finally, the residents who were peaceful residents went and complained to the police. What did Maharashtra police and Mumbai police do? One khaki uniformed guy with one old rifle that will take 5 minutes to lift and shoot also. He picked up that rifle and he was given a chair. Where? Right in the middle, where he can keep an eye on all the 4 societies. One day he said, second day, the third day, he just picked up the rifle and he shot at random. Nobody knew what happened. People who had the scientific knowledge or physics knowledge realized what happened. He went cuckoo. Not because he was a cuckoo guy, because of the sound coming from 4 different directions. So that is the reason I'm saying this is serious business, but you have to be very relaxed. You follow what is being told, it is good. And that is why the rishis who gave us the Vedas gave 16 methods of chanting. What we are doing is called Samhita Patha. Samhita means words. Samhita Patha means simple. Then Kramam. Kramam means Mayi Medham, Medham, Mayi. You repeat like mirror image. And you have to chant. Mayi Medham, Medham, Mayi, Mayi, Prajam, Prajam, Mayi. And you learn the whole Veda, all 4 Vedas, thousands and thousands of chapters. You have to do it that way, memorized. Then Mala, Jata, and finally is Ganapatha. So, Ganananta, I have given example. Om Ganana Tva Ganapatigam Avamahe Kavim Kavinam Upamashravastamam. Simple. So, apply the Kramam. Om Ganana Tva Ganana mirror image, right? Whereas when it comes to Ganapatha, it is Om Ganana Tva Ganana Tva Ganapatigam Tva Hava. So you keep on saying A, B, B, C, D, E, A, B, B, C, D, E. You keep that pattern. And imagine the whole Vedam you have to chant, memorize without making mistakes. So especially நீங்க ஆத்துல எல்லாம் வாத்தியார் உங்களுக்கு கனப்பாட்டைகள்னு சொல்றேன் இல்லையா, they take 16 years to master that. They don't have PDF, nothing, and they'll be examined by a bunch of experts. They'll say, okay, start Agnikanda, section 4. No PDF, nothing. They say this Agnikanda chapter 4 and say you do it in Krama, you do it in Ganapatha. Anything that they say, they have to chant. Only then they'll be given the title of Ganapadigal. And that is the reason for that. If those Swadhyars keep coming to everybody's house and keep chanting, and you pay him money for that. He has to create positive, good energy in your home. So all of these things are very, very scientific, and not everything has the same result. Like, for example, you do Medha, Suktam, etc. It will help you in this thing. There's other Suktams, if you chant hearing, it will be analytical skills. Agamarshana Suktam. If you're interested, I'll teach that also. You're supposed to chant while you are taking a shower. Understand? It's very scientific. And you enjoy the learning, even if it is difficult. Because once you learn how to pedal and cycle, then it is lifelong learning. Same way here. Once you get it right, you will enjoy it further. But a lot of patience is required in the beginning. Okay. So take care, practice well, boost my YouTube videos also. And as I've shared in the group, Vishnu Sahasranamam demand is pretty good. So spread the word around if you know in your groups. I've shared the link